and welcome to State of the Nova Nation.
Your inside pass to Villanova Athletics. By the nation, for the nation. My name is Pat Ralph.
And I'm Alexandra Hernandez.
So, Alexandra, this is the first weekend of the March Madness NCAA tournament.
And we can't be mad because we did really well.
Yeah, we're going to the Sweet 16, the Villanova Wildcats. Tell me you were watching those games this week.
Oh, I was watching both of those games. I was here at home watching with all the Villanova fans, but you went up to Brooklyn to watch the first game.
I did. I was up in Brooklyn. I saw the first game on Friday against UNC Asheville. A nice win. I'm so sorry. I know it was tough for you being from North Carolina, but it was It's a great win. And against Iowa on Sunday, against a very good Iowa team, a great defensive performance right from the start. And from that performance, you got to be feeling good going into this game against Miami in the Sweet 16 in Louisville.
I know. I think a lot of people are going out to Kentucky for the game, which is awesome. Yeah. And I'll be in Florida watching the Cats from there, wearing my new T-shirt, the Always Reppin' one. I did buy that from the bookstore, so I'm really excited.
That's great. And, you know, just like you and me, there's also another big Wildcats fan who we're going to talk about on the show here tonight. He's a man of very few words, but he bleeds blue and white more than anybody else. You can find him at any game, and you're going to find out more about him coming up right after this tonight.
It was not until 1950 that Will D. Cat became the official mascot for Villanova. Before that, Villanova had a live bobcat make appearances at both home and away Villanova football games. Each of the cats was named Count Villain. The passing of Count Villain IV in 1950 drew the period of the live bobcat mascot to a close. That's when it was decided that a student would wear a costume of the Wildcat, and thus the official Will D. Cat was born. Now, the State of the Nation did get an exclusive interview with Will D. Cat for this occasion. Now, he doesn't say much, but the spirit is absolutely huge. Will D., let's get right to it. Now, I've heard that it's a rigorous audition process to become Will D. Cat. Can you confirm this? Yes, it's difficult. It's difficult. That's what I've heard. It's hours, and it's a lot, and it's competitive. So what kinds of things do they make you do to audition to wear this suit? Okay, here he goes. Okay. Good, big moves. Now, does it get hot in this suit? I can literally only imagine how hot it gets in this suit. Absolutely, well, it's a big job. Now, Will D., can you confirm, we've heard that there may be more than one of you. Is this true? Doesn't know, but there might be more than one Will D on campus. Now, has anyone guessed your identity correctly? The man behind me, no. He's mysterious. He remains mysterious here at Villanova. Now, do you have a favorite player on this team? Oh, he does. Is it Ryan Archidiakono? Yeah, Ryan. What about Josh Hart? Oh, yeah. Chris Jenkins? Much love for all the Cats from Will D. Thank you. Back to you guys in the studio.
Welcome back to State of the Nova Nation. What a great interview Lexi just had with Will D. Cat. What did you think about it? Pat, I feel like there's something different about you. It's your shirt. You got a new shirt. Blue for Villanova. I like it. Yeah, V for Villanova. Oh, you're really excited tonight. Oh, yeah, high five. Okay, well, moving on. Our next segment focuses on Kate Poppe, a senior here at Villanova on the softball team, who broke Villanova's strikeout record last April. We got to sit down with Kate to talk about her Villanova career and what she wants to do next in softball.
I'm Kate Poppe. I'm a senior pitcher on the softball team. I started as soon as I could, so when I was, in T-ball and when I was 4 and 5, and then I started pitching around 9, and I kind of knew my coach, Maria, my whole life, or when I was, 14 and on. He was on the basketball team in '62, I believe, and he wasn't like a big star or anything, but Villanova's been, in my blood for generations, so it feels great to, continue the tradition and, understands what I've been through in athletics, and he appreciates me being a part of Villanova, and just being there with me through it all has been awesome. It's indescribable, the feeling that you get when, it's second and third and it's tied in extra innings and you get out of it and you don't even know how you did it, and it's just a feeling that's not like any other, and it's magical. think I used to have a lot of superstitions, but I'm trying to cut them out because they, are more in my head than anything else. So I used to, eat the same thing and, wear the same spandex and, the same bow and everything like that. But I'm trying to, just play my game and not let, the superstitions affect me. I don't know if I really have a routine per se, but mostly I'm just trying to get focused and get positive and, be able to throw my game instead of, getting I want to get the nerves out and really just be where I am and have some fun doing it. The team is awesome. They're just a great group of girls, the weirdest group you'll ever meet, which probably every team says just from the amount of time we spend together. But it's just, great to have them, have my back and spend every day with them like I wouldn't want any other group of girls. You miss a lot of things. A lot of my friends went to the Big East tournament this weekend. You miss out on that. Our goal is to make it to the Big East tournament and win that. So if we make it to Big East, we can't walk in graduation, and there's a lot that goes into it, and it's kind of tough, but it's all worth it. Every game, you have that moment where you win the game, and it makes missing everything worth it, and all the ups and downs. My goal for this year is to just have fun. It's my last season, and I just want to make it the best one yet and have a great time doing it and, be with my girls and go as far as I possibly can. I would love to, go out for a professional team. There's only 5 in the nation. That would be unbelievable just to say I've done it. And I'd love to coach after graduation. So I'm looking into that now, looking for GA positions and assistant positions. But in the end, I want to end up coaching with my dad and maybe here, I don't know yet, but it'd be awesome.
You can see, Alexander, Kate has had an incredible Villanova career in her 4 years here. You can see she's like the Nolan Ryan of Villanova women's softball.
You're very right. You can tell she's poured her heart and soul into every season, and it's really awesome that she wants to continue softball in the future, maybe go out for a pro team or even coach here at Villanova or with her dad.
Exactly, and I think that means so much, especially the younger players on the team. It's
Definitely
a great model to follow by, someone who's a role model, senior leader, and they can show what it's like every year you put in that time and effort. See where you can go with that,
Definitely.
One of our favorite segments of this show here is Jon's Time. And in this week's episode, Jon's going to go bracketology on us. He's going to talk to us about who should and shouldn't be in the tournament. But before we get to that, let's go to the games of the week.
What's up, Nova Nation? I'm John Wiener here for Jon Time. We're going to be doing some bracketology today, and you're not going to like it. We start up here in the South with number 1 seed Kansas taking on University of Maryland. Guess who's going to win? UMD. I am sick of seeing 1 seeds in the Final Four. Let's get a little diversity going. Down here now we move to Miami Nova, the U. Nova's going to win it, but don't get too excited because they're not lasting much longer after that. Because despite the fact that I go to this fine university, I got to give it to UMD. I'd rather have a perfect bracket. And so far my bracket is perfect. Not really. UMD. We move down to the West, the wild, wild West, where we've got Ducks, Duke. Oregon Ducks. Still don't like 1 seeds. We're going with the Duke. Duke, not the Duke. Down here, Texas A&M, Oklahoma. I got this totally wrong. I had Stephen F. Austin University going up against Weber State in this one, and I still kind of think that Stephen F. Austin deserved the win last week, and I still think they would win this week, so I'm going to just put them in here. Who cares? Give him a little shout out, Stephen F. Austin. And, I guess since they're not actually in the tournament, I'm going to put Duke in the Final Four. Why not? Now we move over to the Midwest, where things get even wilder. UVA, Iowa State. 1 seed still stuck. Iowa State's getting the win. Gonzaga, Syracuse. Syracuse shouldn't be here. They shouldn't have even been in the tournament to begin with. We're just knocking them right off. Gonzaga's taking this one. Sorry, Oranges. Then we move down here, UNC, Indiana. I love Indiana, and I hate 1 seed. So Indiana is getting it. The Hoosiers, I don't know what a Hoosier is, but it's pretty cool sounding, so why not? Notre Dame, Wisconsin, I really don't care. I'm going to just give it to Notre Dame because that's less letters to write. Indiana is going to destroy Notre Dame. It's not even going to be a fair fight. And then I forgot to go to the Midwest, so we're going to go there now. Iowa State is going to destroy Gonzaga. They're not going to destroy them. It's going to be close, but Iowa State's going to win. And that gives us a beautiful Final Four of University of Maryland, Duke, Iowa State, Indiana. Not a single 1 seed. It's awesome. UMD is going to beat Duke. In Indiana, the Hoosiers are going to kick the life out of Iowa State. Now, the big question, who wins this game? Tweet at #VUBenchMob, #Jon Time to submit your choice for UMD versus Indiana. I'm going with the Hoosiers because I used some metrics and they blew everyone else out of the water. Nova Nation, these are my picks. I'm sure you don't like them. Complain on Twitter. Tune in next week. I'm John. See you later.
This is what we got to live every day. Let's make sure we stay true to who we are. The worst thing for us is to not play hard, not play together. The way we play together is with humility and pride. Pride in what we do. That's where you get it, all right? You guys have worked hard. You're ready. Let's go do it together for 40 minutes. Let's go.
Thanks, Sean, for hyping up the rest of this weekend. We have a lot of great games coming up. The Villanova game on Thursday, which we're all going to be cheering for. And the rest of the games this weekend are going to be really awesome to watch as well.
Exactly. We have a great weekend of basketball coming up. A lot of big-name programs, great coaches, great players. I mean, look at the other side of the South region. We get to see Kansas, Maryland, two very good teams. Game. You got Duke still around. I know you like your Dukies. We got North Carolina, who I know you don't like, but I know you're from the state of North Carolina. Indiana, Notre Dame, Syracuse, Oregon. A lot of good basketball to see this weekend. Virginia, we can't forget about them.
Oh, you can't forget about
Oklahoma, UVA. 2 teams that beat us. So we're going to have a lot of fun with this weekend.
Yeah.
As you know, always come check us out at VUBenchMob.com. We're there 24/7 with great content and analysis on all things Villanova Athletics. You know we're on Twitter. We're on Facebook. We're not on Instagram yet, right? But maybe the people behind the camera who are taking pictures of us with this episode, we might be on Instagram after this.
Yeah, you're right.
We also will be on Snapchat soon, I hope, because we're trying to create this geotag.
The geotag, yeah. It's a secret, but we'll let you know.
Yeah, we're trying to work on that as well. But anyway, check us out, VUBenchMob.com.
Thanks again for tuning in to a great episode tonight, and check us out on VU Bench Mob next week.
We're your inside pass to Villanova Athletics. By the nation, for the nation. As I said, my name is Pat Ralph.
And I'm Alexander Hernandez.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next episode.